defense played so poorly in the fourth quarter relative to how you guys have played in the other three quarters?
Uh, Maybe just emphasis on finishing the game. Maybe we got to emphasize it more. But I can't really put my finger on it. You're gonna get the team's best effort like in the fourth quarter, and we got to match that intensity. So I think we just got to put an emphasis on it.
You were big talking about communication issues after the Jets game. 3 minutes to go, they complete that big pass, sets up the game-winning field goal. Can you kind of go through what happened on that particular play?
That wasn't really communication. That was just like a technique issue. Going through, like we have a progression on defense as well, and it was kind of like a long, drawn-out play. And we just lost the guy. We got lost. We didn't get eyes to him, and he ended up wide open. So it wasn't really a communication thing. It was just like Mariota made something happen, and we just lost the guy. So it's something we could easily fix, but it can't happen.
When you say technique issue, what do you mean? Can you be
Uh,
more specific about what that means?
Yeah, so I believe that was like a cover three. I mean, everyone has a zone underneath, and like I said, you just got to find eyes to your coverage. It was like a two-man route, so we got to find the guy that was missing. He snuck behind the linebackers, and you just got to find him.
Because of the way they were running the ball, is that a reason why the linebackers made
That could be a possibility. Yep.
In this, high-flying NFL game that, that's going on now, I mean, aren't you guys occasionally going to, especially with the quarterbacks you have coming up, big plays are going to happen, right? I mean, how do you account for the fact that, you guys are going to get hammered for that probably every single week for giving up a big play? Isn't that just today's NFL?
Yeah, I mean, they get paid too. They're going to make some plays, but like we said, the moments in the game that we get these plays up, like, can't happen. Like it's a game-winning drive, or like to ice the game, or to even the previous games for a team to come back on us. I think it's just like the moment in the game where we can't get those up. But like you said, they're going to make plays, but certain moments we got to like tighten up and put teams away.
Since coming into Nashville, did it surprise you guys? Because it just seemed like it was a drastic departure and very successful.
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were a running team, but I think I remember that last series. It was kind of just like, or the second to last, it was just like all runs. Like usually you don't see that. It's like a passing league, so you kind of like try to prepare for the pass. But I think we were ready for the scheme, but it was kind of like we just got knocked off the ball. We just need better effort, be more physical, and we can work that throughout the week.
Since coming into the league, Justin Herbert's like among the leaders in 300-yard plus pass games. You guys obviously got to find a way to try and slow that down. Just what do you see from him, and what has made him so good so quickly in his young career?
He has all the physical traits of a great quarterback. I said this before, like you just look at him behind the center. He's like 6'9" behind the center, and he's just a big arm, physical guy. But I think his coaches put him in a good position to make plays. Like they're not going to ask of him something that he can't do, and he's just been taking advantage of it. But like I said, I think it's just his physical presence has helped him out a lot.
Is a secondary who's had the early season struggles here. I mean, just when you go into a game like this, do you have to be even more alert, or I don't know, even communicate even more going up against a guy like that can burn you just with one throw?
Yeah, I think they're number one in passing. So, if it's a game that you got to get up for and be locked in for, it's this one. And I think, that's the emphasis for our room especially. We've had some flashes of good things, but I think each and every play we got to be locked in, or we are going to get torched, because they've been doing it to anybody, just dating back to last year too. So if it's a game that, we need our best effort from the secondary, is this one.
Speaking of last year,
Have you seen any difference from Herbert from last year to this year? I know it's just on film versus playing him last year, but do you see anything?
Mostly just looks more comfortable, maybe confident. Another year in the system, and another year with his weapons around him. So that's the biggest thing, but pretty much the same.
In training camp, you guys talked about having the best secondary in the NFL, and so I'm sure y'all think you're playing like the best secondary right now. Do you?
Like I say, I mean, it's moments in the game where we gave up. It's like hidden yardage. If you take away the obvious bust that we have, like I think we've been a pretty solid group. They had 7 completions last game. I mean, I think we still have potential. It's early in the season, but we just got to go out there and do it. Like I said, if there's a week to do it, it's this one.
If you've watched any of Justin much on film yet, I mean, does he seem like he's still hurting with the rib cartilage injury? And if so, do you think that could be a factor this week?
I mean, we try not to think about it in that way. It could be a possibility that, you know, he's still feeling it, but I don't see anything, you know, outrageous or just that jumps off the film to me. We don't want to go into the game looking at it like that. You know, we want their best effort. We know we're going to get their best effort, and they're going to get ours.
They don't run the ball. They don't. Simply don't. But after what happened to you guys in the fourth quarter, you want to alert that they will see something that they can
100%. It's a copycat league. Definitely going to try us. I think if we knock it out early, they probably will get away from it. But I think just the way this league goes, I think they are going to try to test us in the run game.